What song always puts you in a good mood no matter what? When I was in high school, I had a crush on a girl who was way out of my league. We had a few classes together and would talk occasionally, but I never had the courage to ask her out. One day, we were in the library and she asked me if I could help her with some math homework. I was more than happy to help, and we ended up spending the whole afternoon together. We talked about everything, and I found out we had a lot in common. We both loved the same music, movies, and even had the same favorite food. After that day, we started hanging out more and more. We would study together, go to the movies, and even went to a few concerts together. I was falling for her hard, but I still didn't have the courage to tell her how I felt. One night, we were driving home from a concert, and the song Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley came on the radio. She turned to me and said, "This is my favorite song." I looked at her and said, "Mine too." We both smiled at each other, and in that moment, I knew I had to tell her how I felt. I pulled over to the side of the road, took her hand, and told her that I had been in love with her since the day we met. She looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I love you too." We kissed, and it was the best moment of my life. We've been together ever since, and every time I hear that song, it brings me back to that night.